This is Fronton over there, more or less.
Right.
It's a bit small today, a bit north, the swell. And me, I'm leaving, this is my roof there.
Boas malta, bem-vindos aqui à Reverse. As provas internacionais do circuito mundial estão de volta e com isso está também de volta o Reverse em casa, não é, João?
Exatamente, Fábio. Esse final de semana agora em outubro, do dia 16 até o dia 30, vai começar a tão esperada etapa do Fronton. Agora vão ter as categorias Open, Feminina e também vão decidir o título mundial do Pro Júnior. Fábio, conta pra galera aí com quem que a gente vai conversar hoje.
É verdade, este atleta com o qual nós vamos falar já mora aqui na meca do bodyboard há quase 10 anos, é muito experiente, já venceu esta etapa, já venceu 2 vezes o circuito mundial e nada mais nada menos do que o Amaury, que nos vai contar tudo sobre esta etapa e sobre esta onda. Amaury, welcome to Reverse, and to start, you are living near Fronton for some years now. Why did you move to Gran Canaria?
Yeah, the main reason why I went to Canaries is because where I used to live in Ringen Island, it's been really hard to surf with all the sharks troubles. So it's why 10 years ago I was looking for a place to live and to keep going my work and my passion for bodyboarding. And I just came in Canaries for a few months, and actually it just came my place now, my home, and I find out that Fronton was maybe one of the best waves to bodyboard.
And Amaury, will that local knowledge that you have in the Fronton wave help you to get your 4th title there?
Yeah, it's really hard to think before the event, like really, and think about title. I mean, I'm not the type of guy that really going for the title. I mean, I'm in shape. I know the wave really well. I've been surfing in many and pretty much all types of condition you can see at Fronton. But yeah, there is a lot of level here with the local guys, and a few other international riders will be here. So it's hard to really predict what's going to happen. But it's true that with experience and if physically, if you are ready, and mentally, if you are ready, you have more chance to perform at Fronton. So yeah, just to know the wave really well and to know the danger of the wave and how to surf these types of condition, every type of condition, I've got maybe more chance to do a good result. But I'm not really focused on the 4th title. I'm just trying I'm going to try to do my best.
Have you seen the forecast for the first days of the event? How it will be? How are your expectations?
Yeah, it seems that since a couple of years now, the season seems to start a bit later in the year. I mean, 4 or 5 years ago, we had like good Fronton from September. And now it seems that it's always starting a bit later, like at the end of October, beginning of November. So yeah, the conditions at the moment are not exactly what we are accepting, but it's look like that the next week, on next Wednesday and next Thursday, there is a big swells coming. The swell looks good. It's just about the wind here. We never know really what to get. But yeah, finger crossed that the wind's gonna be good, and yeah, but there is swells on the way. Swells gonna be every day. We just need that glassy days.
And Amaury, the Pro Junior World Champion will be decided during the Fronton King. And since you know that wave really well, which young rider do you think has the biggest chance to win this competition?
Yeah, it's hard to tell because it's gonna depend a lot on the conditions. I mean, some local guy like Gabriel Molina, for example, is one of the good charger here. He's young, he's like 16 years old. And obviously, if there is big condition, he will be maybe one of the favorite because he's really confident on big waves. I mean, Fronton can have a lot of different aspects, depending on the swell direction, on the tides and everything, on the size of the swell. So if it's lower tides with more rides under, it's going to be maybe some other riders. It's hard to tell. But yeah, that guy, Gabriel Molina, it's maybe the more confident if it's big. There are more than 50 kids for this event. So that's going to be definitely a good battle to watch.
We saw you during the Sintra Pro that you are a super focused athlete. What's your main training physically and mentally for these types of conditions?
Fronton, I mean, for bodyboarding, you have to be ready in general, not only for Fronton. I mean, bodyboarding is such a, if you're really doing at a high level and a high intensity, it's get a lot of, it demands you a lot on your physical side. I mean, you have to be flexible, you have to be strong, you have to get some physical resistance, you have to get a good cardio. I mean, you have to be like a complete athlete if you really want to perform in bodyboarding physically. Training a lot at home, obviously, is just keep me fit, but it just keep my self-confidence really high, because this is what you need when you surf Fronton. You don't really need to be as ready physically as possible. You really need to be ready mentally, because Fronton, the danger in Fronton is not to stay underwater for a long time, maybe like a wave like Nazare or like Agujero, some other waves. But Fronton, the danger in Fronton is to hit the bottom. So even if you are really fit, if you hit the bottom really hard with your head, you're down. So it's a lot of in your head in Fronton. So yeah, my physical training obviously helping me physically, but it's really helping me to be confident when I surf a big Fronton.
And Amaury, to end this one, who do you think it will be your biggest threat this year at the Fronton King?
Yeah, that's a good one. There is many good riders, man. Yeah, Pierre is coming. Pierre-Louis, Tristan will be there. Alex Uranga. I mean, many guys here like Lionel Medina and like younger guys like Carlos Suarez or Javi Dominguez. I mean, there is many guys can surf really well at Fronton. Some guys are really more technical than me. The young guys are really technical today. I mean, when you are surfing in an event, it's not only the technique, it's the experience, obviously, and physically and mentally how ready you are. So, yeah, I would say on the international part, I would say definitely Pierre-Louis, because it's such a talented rider and he knows Fronton really well. And locally, I would say, depending on the condition, if it's big, guys like William Lujan can be really dangerous on that wave if it's big, because he's really confident on big days. Lionel Medina, we won last year. I mean, he's surfing really well lately too. He's really motivating, surfing a lot, so he's gonna be a good contender. And yeah, many guys. I mean, we're gonna be more than 80 riders in the open division, so that's gonna be a good battle, definitely.
Great, Amaury, thank you so much for this interview,
Okay.
and we hope you do well at the Fronton King.
Yes, thank you,
Good
Amaury.
to see you.
Galera, obrigado pela audiência. Espero que vocês tenham gostado da entrevista e fiquem ligados no nosso canal da Reverse para mais informações sobre o campeonato, informações sobre a previsão, sobre os atletas. Então fiquem ligados aí que o campeonato vai ser demais. Não é não, Fábio?
É verdade, e mantenham-se ligados também e atentos ao nosso Instagram, porque também vamos ter atualizações diárias sobre o evento e já sabem, como sempre, para assistir aos eventos do circuito mundial basta acompanhar o canal oficial do YouTube da IBC, onde estão todos os dias de prova em direto. E portanto é isso, mantenham-se atentos também ao nosso TikTok, que já temos, está a bombar, e portanto nós vamos ficando por aqui, mas estamos de volta assim que o evento terminar, não é?
Exatamente, galera. Então não se esqueça de curtir, compartilhar, se inscrever no nosso canal e fiquem ligados aí para mais notícias sobre o mundo do bodyboard.